This is Dinosaur World, a 3D experience where you can explore the Jurassic period. This is the Jurassic period, 145 million years ago, a world dominated by giants. The great continent of Pangaea, which used to stretch from pole to pole, is now breaking up. Diplodocus are a kind of sauropod, the largest land animals ever to have lived. These extraordinary monkey puzzle or Araucaria trees are well protected against browsing sauropods. The water that floods these plains has evaporated, leaving just tiny pools. These pools are the only source of water in the dry season, and dinosaurs congregate around them to drink. These rocky outcrops formed by erosion provide cover for predators stalking nearby sauropod herds. This iconic feature is a crack in the ground through which steam and gas can escape. A dragonfly flies past. They are one of the most ancient types of flying insect. The prodigious appetite of the sauropods means that they have to remain constantly on the move. This giant could be up to 60 or more years old. She's one of the herd leaders, selecting the route across the plains to the next patch of trees. At this size, she has no natural predators. Even Allosaurus is no match for her in her prime. Spent their 30 years browsing under the cover of the forest. Allosaurus, the lion of the Jurassic Age. Allosaurs have a very good sense of smell, and also listen out for the low rumble of sauropods on the move. The Allosaurus method of killing is brutal. They simply run at the sauropods and take bites, leaving victims to die of shock and blood loss. A pterosaur is flying overhead. These intriguing creatures ruled the air in prehistoric times. This is one of the most famous dinosaurs, Stegosaurus. It is from a group of armoured dinosaurs, some of which had spikes as well as plates down the back, or even just spikes. There is a patch of strange-looking sand here, surrounded by lush vegetation. In the middle of the quicksand is a Stegosaurus. The smell of the area suggests that this Stegosaurus has been dead for a day or two. The sauropods are alarmed by the presence of the Allosaurus. Allosaurus teeth are designed to slice through roots. They're not firmly rooted and are constantly shed. New teeth are constantly growing, which means that they are always sharp. By getting the herd moving, the Allosaurus can pick out any stray youngsters or slow-moving adults. Diplodocus travel in herds of up to 20 animals, a mixture of adults and youngsters. These natural rock arches are formed by wind erosion. The bare remains of cycads show that a herd of sauropods has passed this way. As the dry season sets in, vegetation becomes scarcer, and the Diplodocus herds travel further and further in search of food. This sandy path is a dried-up riverbed. In a few months, the rains will come, and the water will flow down here. Are those of a Diplodocus. Beside them are some smaller prints with 3 toes. This means that an Allosaurus has passed this way too. Smaller animals suddenly seem to be looking towards one part of the region, as if they can hear something you can't. The Allosaurus has judged the attack by hand. The function of the stegosaur's plates has been a matter of debate ever since they were discovered. The Earth is constantly hit by tiny meteorites like this. Even large ones are relatively frequent, although most of them land in the sea. Dinosaurs and crocodiles are actually a separate animal group. They must select a victim and then wait for the opportunity to attack. It fails to get a hold of the wetness of the mud suggests that the prints were left quite recently. A huge female Allosaurus has just killed a small Diplodocus, which has strayed too far from the cover of trees. The tree is like a bird which form a trunk and grow taller, awaiting the competition of other ground-level plants. The water from the volcanic slopes above pours down here in the wet season. dominate the forest on this dry landscape. This tree has been blown over in a storm. This mound of earth and vegetation is actually the nest of an Allosaurus. If you switch the stakeout camera here, you may catch a glimpse of her. Terrified fellows of an Allosaurus ring out from the area of quicksand. Find where to go on the electronic field guide map. The entrance to a secondary event at the wrestling volcano is just visible. A Diplodocus carcass like this will soon be stripped bare. An Allosaurus has become trapped in the quicksand. Occasionally it struggles violently, but this only serves to make it sink more deeply into the sand. Stegosaurus may have been able to increase the blood supply to its plates, making them flush red. Redwoods can produce little shoots from the base, unlike other conifers. Stalactites can be seen on the roof of this volcanic vent. The tunnel emerges in a volcanic crater, once the center of a violent eruption, but now a tranquil area with a beautiful lake. Although the volcano is extinct, it still gives off heat. Steam and other gases rise from the center of the lake in the cool morning air. The warmth makes the vegetation lush, although there is a sulphurous smell to the air. This little skeleton is all that remains of a mammal. common rat-like animal living amongst the cycads and gnawing at the vegetation. The flies are gathering above a patch of vegetation. They seem to have detected something on the ground there. The shrubby Penthetalis are very common in this area. There is a lot of competition